Welcome back to the channel, guys. I am Millennial HDTV. I think you guys are doing it. We are now at week 10. We are halfway done with the NFL season. So, with that being said, number 5 of this week's NFL Power Rankings is none other than the Seattle Seahawks. They are putting together one of their best seasons to this date, but without the reason to boom back there, can they actually win the Super Bowl? That will be the question, and it will be answered next week. Or this coming week, actually, when they take on the San Francisco 49ers, or whenever they take on the San Francisco 49ers.
Oh my God.
I'm not sure if they already had their bye week yet, but we're going to see if the Seattle Seahawks are for real when they match up against the San Francisco 49ers, who are currently undefeated, the last undefeated team in this week's NFL Power Rankings. But with that being said, Patriots had a cupcake schedule, and in my opinion, the San Francisco 49ers have a quote-unquote cupcake schedule. But the Seattle Seahawks in their last game against the Buccaneers, it did take them overtime to actually beat the Buccaneers. I mean, out of all teams, it takes you overtime to beat the Bucs. But granted, I would lay the blame mostly on their kicker missing all of those clutch field goals that he was supposed to hit. But with that being said, Russell Wilson is still probably the favorite to win MVP right now because Patrick Mahomes is out. He threw 390, almost 400 yards, even though it was overtime added to the game. But 5 touchdowns is 5 touchdowns. 400 yards is 400 yards. So with that being said, let's go ahead and move on to the number 14 in this week's NFL Power Ranking. Before we get into that, I'm gonna have the stats for their defense as well as their offense, so I don't have to read off every single thing. I'm gonna put that at the beginning of the each team, so you guys can actually see how these teams are performing stat-wise. Power rankings, in my opinion, are based on teams' performance, schedule, stats on defense, as well as stats on offense and start power. So with that being said, let's go. Now, I did say this a couple weeks back that the New England Patriots, who are number 4 in this week's NFL Power Rankings, I said this a while back that they had the easiest schedule to this date. I mean, it was literally like the NFL was gifting him.
Tell no other story. I'm innocent. Hey, mama, I love you. P.O.P. all the time. You might see it all to the boy, baby, for life.
Undefeated season up into the either the Eagles, Cowboys, or Baltimore Ravens. But the Baltimore Ravens, I said, were the toughest challenge. And if they won this game, they were actually going to be a legit contender for the championship. When you look at their offense, they really don't have that much firepower. I mean, Sony Michel, decent running back. Edelman's like 35, 38 years old. He's still out here catching footballs. When you look at their offense in the Super Bowl, can it really win you a championship? I'm not sure, but we've seen teams get it done without having a decent offense, but their defense was like one of a kind. With that being said, so with their first official test and their schedule, the Baltimore Ravens actually proved that they are a legit contender to win or to get to the Super Bowl this season. And I love how they're playing this new style of football. Just like the NBA is in this new style of basketball, you can see the NFL kind of morphing into a dual threat type quarterback. So Tua Tagovailoa, Justin Fields, these type of quarterbacks right now balling out in the NCAA or balling out in college. Teams are tanking right now to get these type of quarterbacks because they see which way the NFL is going. Tom Brady is the last of the dying breed. Like prototypical system, pocket passing quarterback. With that being said, like I said, the defensive stats as well as the offensive stats will be on the screen. You see how bad they are when it comes to offensive production. Defense is where it's at. And it's granted the season for these guys it's possibly the easiest I've ever seen. Like the Jets, Pittsburgh, who else they had? Cleveland. They had some of the most trash teams to go up against these first couple of weeks. The first true test will come these next 3 weeks. And I pretty much think if Dallas showed up and the Eagles showed up, we know they're vying for the number 1 spot in their division right now. The Eagles are like a half game back or a game back from Dallas. So these next 3 weeks, the Patriots could go 0-3. So we'll move on to the number 3 team. I had a hard decision for a hard time picking. Should I put the Saints at number 3? Should I put the Baltimore Ravens at number 3? And then I came to the conclusion. The Patriots were the number 1 team these last couple of weeks. The defense was like the best it's ever been, only because they played teams like the Giants, the Dolphins, the Browns. And in my mind, I'm thinking, could it be that they are actually as good as advertised, or is it because of the teams that they beat? So with that being said, I gotta put the Saints at number 3. And let's get into it. Right now, the Saints and the Baltimore Ravens have one team right behind them that are vying for their number 1 spot. We have for the Baltimore Ravens, you have the Pittsburgh Steelers, who stand at 4-4. Will they catch the Baltimore Ravens? I don't think so. Then you have the Panthers that may be possible. It may be possible for them to overtake in the AFC, if I'm not mistaken. The AFC South Division. They're sitting at 5-3. The Saints are sitting at 7-2. So with that being said, the Saints this coming Sunday have the Falcons, who I think they will beat mightily, because I think Matt Wright has doubted in. Dan Quinn needs to be fired ASAP. I don't see why they did not choose Kyle Shanahan. Literally, Kyle Shanahan that year in the Super Bowl when he lost his playbook. I keep saying this. It seems like ever since he lost the playbook, the Falcons forgot how to play.
Halfway, take a few steps back to
in the NFL, they forgot how to run that offense. That was
oh my God.
one point in time, Matt Ryan was considered the MVP, and that was because of what Kyle Shanahan was able to do. And you see what he's able to do for the San Francisco 49ers. But this is about the Saints. We have them at number 3 this week's NFL power rankings. The stats for their offense as well as the defense will be posted on the screen right there in front of you. Now they do have the Falcons, like I said, outside of the Carolina Panthers and as well as the Pittsburgh Steelers. The Saints should win the division, and the Baltimore Ravens should win their division. Now, the Arizona Cardinals did play the Saints, or the Saints played the Arizona Cardinals just last week, and they won 31-9. As well, the Patriots and the Baltimore Ravens played last night. So, the next game for the Baltimore Ravens will be the Bengals. The next game for the Saints will be the Falcons. The Saints are number 3 in this week's NFL power rankings, and you probably already guessed it. The Baltimore Ravens are number 2. Now, they take the position of the San Francisco 49ers. Everything is being shaken up. Green Bay Packers lost to the Chargers. And if I'm not mistaken, the Chargers are 4-5. Like, how do you not win that? That's a different topic for another day. Let's get into the number 2 team, the Baltimore Ravens, led by MVP. I would say number 3. You got Patrick Mahomes. Falling to number 2 since the injury. Russell Wilson is number 1. Probably, I think he'll win his first MVP award if I'm not mistaken. Man, that's crazy. But Lamar Jackson, number 3, the running back playing quarterback. No, he is actually a legit quarterback, and he's proven it day in and day out. Now with the Baltimore Ravens, it gets a little tricky. Their offense, I would say, is top 5 in the league. And it's all predicated around what Lamar Jackson can do. You have to honor Lamar Jackson. He's like, people actually call him a running back playing the quarterback position. So with that being said, you have to literally honor that guy. So the defense, not so much, but we know the defense can be fixed. It will hold its own when the time calls for it. Lamar Jackson against the Patriots, man, he balled out a lot. We see a lot of quarterbacks fold under the pressure of playing against Bill Belichick as well as Tom Brady. Lamar Jackson before the game shows his respect to Tom Brady, going up to him, greeting him, pure sportsmanship. Lamar Jackson is the quarterback that the Baltimore Ravens need. They saw it. Whatever Jim Harbaugh or John, whatever Harbaugh.
Tell no other story. I'm innocent. And mama, I love you. P.O.P. All the time. We quite these dogs to the pimp boy, baby, for life.
Dang, how do you say the last name? Harbaugh? You guys get the point. Whatever you saw Lamar Jackson over Flacco, Finals MVP, not Finals MVP, NFL Super Bowl MVP, he chose Lamar Jackson, and we saw, or we see what Joe Flacco is doing in Denver, and literally nothing. So with that being said, Good thing they didn't wait too long to start Lamar Jackson, and they gave him the keys to the offense, and you see what he's doing. He's number 2 in this week's NFL power ranking, number 3 in the power rankings for the NFL MVP at this moment. The way he's balling out, he is carrying, he is leading the Baltimore Ravens. We know the Baltimore Ravens are led by their defense, or have been led by the defense in years past. With the offense elevating above the defense, you see the direction the Baltimore Ravens are taking. They're on a 4-game win streak. I think they have the highest game win streak right now. They sit at 6-2. I don't think those guys had a bye week yet. I could be wrong, but the number 1 team in this week's NFL Power Rankings is none other than the only undefeated team left in this season. This is San Francisco 49ers. Just like the Patriots, have a shaky schedule. And you know they have the Rams, the Seahawks on the schedule. But that was early in the season. The Seahawks, they played the Seahawks this week. They had the Rams early in the season. And the Rams are not doing too good. But with that being said, you gotta put some respect on the San Francisco 49ers name. And those guys are, in my opinion, pretty a better team than the Patriots. Heck no, when it comes to the Super Bowl, this is a power ranking. This is a week performance-based ranking. And then the San Francisco 49ers got undefeated, 8-0. Halfway through the season, you got 16 wins, and they're 8-0 right now. Granted, they could fall to 8-8 and finish the season like that, but I don't see it happening. The offense, we have Rita, they have Kittle, one of probably the best tight end in the league right now. Travis Kelce has some words to say about that, but we know what it is. The San Francisco 49ers are playing brilliantly. Their offensive stats as well as defensive stats are on the screen there in front of the will be on the screen in front of you. Their defense is legit, but it's just like the Patriots, the schedule, as well as the teams that they have been matched up against. They have performed. Overachieved, I'm not sure, but hey, the San Francisco 49ers look real spicy right now. They had a hard time beating the Cardinals. They scored 28-25. They did win, and then the Saints actually blew out the Cardinals. So it remains to be seen. Their true potential competition will be the Seattle Seahawks this coming week. So we'll see if they're legit, just like the Patriots' true competition was the Baltimore Ravens. So this video is it has week 16. I think you guys are tuning in to another week of the NFL Power Rankings presented by me. My opinion on the teams that I think are the best in the NFL heading into week 10. Hit that subscribe button, hit that like button. I'll see you guys in the next one. Make sure you stick around. Turn on post notifications to be notified whenever I post live stream gaming content or sports related content. I'll see you guys in the next one. Welcome to my channel, guys. Thank you for tuning in. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. I'll see you in the next one.
Goddamn DJ with another one.